Yo, what's going on? This is the NRW, where nerds rule the world. It's your boy, Kuya P, and I'm here with the squad I have from New Release Wednesday. Heather, don't hurt him. Heather, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you, as always. And of course, the cat that levels us up, my man from Level Up Comedy, Mr. Glenn Lawrence.
What's cracking? I had to put some light on myself. What's good, man? It's good to
I'm
good,
good,
to be
man.
back.
Good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see me. Nice to be seen. How we doing?
Of course. So we are entering now into November. I think there's one film this week that's going to take over, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So how's your November so far? We're out of October. October went by like that. I don't know about you. I don't recall going to a Spirit Halloween enough times, and it's already closed, and so I'm sad about that.
Is that your go-to?
That's all I know.
You're the type of person that like buys all the sales shit so that you can have like.
I didn't do that this year, and that's what's sad. Like, I'm sad that I didn't get it in, and yeah, so
that's where you get your stuff from, your costume stuff.
I like to do when they at the end of Halloween every year they do massive discounts, and I like to get those supplies because I like to decorate up in here. I love to have my Halloween parties, and I have closets with extra costumes for people to get down. I'm looking forward to the return of that. I know y'all are as well.
2023.
Hopefully, man, we climb out this damn pandemic, man. We can definitely do it. I'm ready for it. It's been in demand. So, but yeah, I just October is a blur. I don't know about y'all, man. So, what have y'all been up to as we get into November? Heather.
I've got lots of like that school junk. You're never too old to go back to school, my friends, but it's still a pain in the ass. Nothing really. I went to mostly anime these past couple of weeks. Lots of anime.
One Piece, right? You saw One Piece last week?
Yeah, I saw One Piece Red last week.
How was that?
It was really fun. Really great soundtrack.
Okay.
Not the best One Piece film. There's definitely better, but the soundtrack is just it's a banger. Definitely been playing that on repeat. But other than that, get to watch something that I finally get to talk about as of Friday. And no, it is not Black Panther.
Not that there's anything against Black Panther. You just I couldn't use my powers to get you both in there. And
to be fair, I don't think I would have been emotionally ready to see Black Panther 2 weeks ago, let alone I'm not ready to see Black Panther emotionally this week. So gotta have I have my box of tissues by the door.
You're gonna need them.
Damn, it's like that, huh?
Oh
yeah, brother. I was telling somebody because I can't. Well, to somebody that watched it because I can't talk outside of the community that got the early access. That there's 3 specific points, at least for me, that I bawled and then wanted to keep going. It took over and had to, hold it in, bro. Hold it in. There's, and I will say at the beginning and the very end, it's going to make you, if you don't cry, you have no soul. And there's another point throughout the film that you'll do it. But there's even more moments, let me tell you, but there's 3 significant moments for me that I had to let it rain. I had to let it fall.
There's a really great, featurette that we were given. Thank you, Disney. We appreciate it. But that I unfortunately could not get up on the website properly. I apologize, Disney. We do small things. Things happen. But basically, the cast and crew called it a love story, a swan song and a love story to Chadwick Boseman. And I am not ready for that. I am not ready for them to send off a love letter to one of the sweetest human beings that ever graced this planet. Like, I can't do that.
I will have to agree with that statement. I'll have to agree with that statement.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I got my tickets. I'm ready. I'm gonna try to steel myself emotionally, but I'm ready for it. I'm here for it, bro. I'm sad that I didn't get to see it with you.
Yeah, man. We'll have to talk offline, but I was curious if when you got your tickets, because I'm seeing it again on Thursday, and then I'm seeing it with the family on Wednesday. I mean, on Sunday with the family on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm seeing it Thursday. Thursday at 11:30.
Where?
Potomac.
AMC?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Alamo. at like 6
Okay.
on Thursday.
Let's give like coordinates, people. Where can you find her?
Anyway, yeah, we don't need no stalkers right
Thursday.
now.
I've seen it Thursday at 7:00.
You ever seen it?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
So, because I need to record with y'all, since again, because like I've been telling you both, I wanted to get you there, and I've had to hold this all in because I can't talk to you on it because I don't want to spoil it for you both. So once y'all are both done, we got to do our official NRW review of Wakanda Forever.
By Friday, I think we'll both have seen it. So
Okay. The
by
two of y'all.
Friday.
All right. So
Yeah,
we'll figure out a time.
I'm gonna go
and
see it
date.
again with the family, but I was like, I told Steph, I was like, look, I gotta go. I'm gonna go see it without you.
You got work to do.
I got work to do. It's nothing against. I'd love to see it with
That's
you.
why I was curious. We should have hooked up so that way we could have saw it. But I'm pretty sure my screening at 6 at Alamo was probably.
I love Alamo. I can't watch important movies at Alamo because people walk past you, and you know what I mean. It's just like, there's too much interference when you at the Alamo for big movies. When it's a big movie that because I'm gonna be glued to the screen the entire time.
When you say so, you're gonna be physically like up against the wall.
I'm gonna be
like,
in it, bro.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm dressing in white. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like I'm at the funeral, bro. I'm about to be. I'm part of the scene, yo. I'm part of the
bringing
ambiance.
3D to a whole new level. Got it.
Exactly. I'm part of the movement. I'm part of it all.
All right,
Before we get diaspora.
Before we get more into the Black Panther, because I know that's going to take over when we get to the top pick this week. Let's be real, it's the top.
Obviously, but other than that,
what's going on? Okay, were you? Well, was Heather done? Were you done?
I'm good. Go to the Glenn. Glenn was right.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Glenn.
Sorry, I thought you were done. I thought you had said it all, Heather. I was just going to jump in.
You're fine.
I'm excited because I've been out doing comedy more. I've been out in the comedy streets of DC, had a couple shows the last few weeks, and shows are picking up. People are starting to remember that Glenn Lawrence name rings in these streets. I make things fun. I make people laugh. I make them giggle. You know what I mean? Every now and then someone pees their pants. Every now and then someone, has a little trouble breathing because it's just so funny. I'll be out here. And so I was at Comedy Loft. I was at Astro Beer Hall, which is, like a beer thing. Sold out shows, man. Feels good getting back out in these streets, and more to come.
Let's go. Actually, that reminds me, I saw because you introduced me to those cats and I started following them. The Beer Baron, when I last linked up with you when you did your set.
Yeah.
I think I saw, because I get their emails now, right? Or I follow them. So I noticed that Tip Harris is doing comedy now and is doing a set there soon. Are you going to be there? I was gonna holler at you like, yo, let's go together. Let's go see T.I., bro. I
probably will. It's hard though, because we'll talk offline. It's just when you're with when I'm with the comedy groupings or whatever. So it's like difficult, and I wouldn't want to be in the position where it's like all the comedy people are like, yo, come through, and then I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want it to be, but if possible, I'll see what we can do, because I might be backstage. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I could possibly hop on stage.
That's why I was like,
that's why I gotta.
Can I rock with my man? Me T.I.
Yeah,
Harris,
we might be able to do something. We could do something.
You're my insider in the comedy game.
But I gotta coordinate. And then figure it out. But we'll see.
I love it. All right, so cool. Anything y'all watching? You know how we've been doing that. I know there's a few films that I caught from last week in our picks. For me, one of the picks that I caught, Weird, the Al Yankovic story on Roku. Did y'all check that out at all? I did, and oh my gosh, hilarious! It's a fun film.
Really?
You can't take anything serious. Weird is the appropriate title. You get glimpses of Al's story, but then you see him have fun. It's
Daniel Radcliffe.
It's a good film. Daniel Radcliffe is amazing.
Wait.
What's that?
Okay. This is a message straight to Daniel Radcliffe, as if he would ever watch this. But this is a message straight to Daniel Radcliffe. Sir, if you are going to come on stage and thirst trap people, you need to give a trigger warning ahead of time. I am just saying. Okay?
He's got a good bod. He was shirtless quite a bit. You're like, Weird Al's a thirst trap right now? He was thirst trapping the entire Weird Al film. Let's not lie.
Like, what the fuck? What? And to be
fair, showing it off, Heather. He was showing it off.
I want to see it.
You need to watch it's I haven't been able to watch it in its entirety. The problem with really with things like Roku and Tubi is commercials can get in the way and they can interfere, and no disrespect, they are great platforms that offer free services. It's one of those where the commercials break it up. So what you do is you have a way out, and what it did is it gave me a breaking point, and I just never came back to it, even though it was really good. Don't get me wrong. But it's a really fun mockumentary, and 10 out of 10 would come back. Yeah.
You know, I have the same problem with my Pornhub searches, so I totally get it, Heather. I go to a video, then I got to take a break, and then I just don't go back to it. So I get it.
You know, that says a lot more about men than anything else.
Hey, listen, you were in the same predicament.
I love that.
I'm just inferring you're in the same predicament, Heather.
Women don't have that problem nearly as bad as men.
Okay. So weird for me. Anything else y'all checked out? Or you said you were catching up with the One Piece, or you saw the film and you were doing also the anime separate. The episodes leading up to it, right? What about you, Glenn? Were you catching Quantum Leap at all?
I saw the trailer for the last one, and it actually the premise of the episode seemed cool, but I still was like, I'm not going to fall for the trap because I'm gonna end up watching it and then being annoyed. So I did not catch up on that. I do want to see Weird though. It's only on Roku. It's not on Hulu or anything else yet.
No, it's exclusive on Roku right now. Yeah.
Once it comes out on other platforms, I want to see it.
It's fine on Roku. There is the commercial breaks here.
I don't have a Roku.
You don't have to have a Roku. It's a Roku
free.
app. It's free. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Seriously, like if you are not connected with a free account on Tubi and Roku, you are missing out on some good quality content.
Look, there's a screenshot me finding out that Tubi and Roku are free.
Free. It's free, brother. Free. Exactly. That's what's so dope. I props to Roku. Like, we can't hate on that. Brand new film, free on their service, courtesy of T-Mobile, because that's the commercials that are dropping that they're inserting here and there. Is because they even have the T-Mobile thing at the front presented by T-Mobile. So that's why we're getting it free, because T-Mobile paid to insert these ads throughout.
Nice. I have to check that out. That's going.
It's worth it, man.
Hold on.
It's hilarious. Download that Joker.
I'm putting it.
Good times.
Pad, add, and it's.
All right. So anything else going on? I want to give a shout out to friend of the show, squad participant in the show, Joe Carabeo. Last week I went out to AEW Dynamite in Baltimore to catch AEW Dynamite with him. And so he sends our love. I'm hoping to have him back. We talked about having him come back and talk with us again. As y'all remember, because we used to all do the show, at the comic shop and everything. At Amazing with Heather when Heather was managing over there. So that's how the genesis. But Joe sends his love. But we had a good time watching Dynamite. I didn't even post any pictures because I've been so busy with everything. And even the pictures at Scoob's wedding, been meaning to post those up, but I've been just caught up. Because all the promo stuff with all the stuff we got going on. But Joe says hello, everybody. So
hey Joe, we miss you.
Good times. Wrestling is good. Crown Jewel. I know Glenn isn't watching wrestling, but did you watch any of Crown Jewel, Heather, at all?
No, we didn't watch. We've actually kind of fallen off of AEW due to certain legal ramifications that are coming up with the wrestlers that deserve better. But no, it's I did watch some live tweets from it. It sounded like a ball. Like it sounded like a really good show. So
I didn't watch it live, but I watched it on Sunday, the playback. It was good times. And I hate Jake Paul or whatever Paul it was, Logan Paul. But I will say he did do a good job against Roman. But it was entertaining. But I can't stand the Pauls. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, but wrestling, we'll stop on wrestling because y'all aren't wrestling cats. Well, Heather somewhat is. Glenn, you're not so much. But I'm looking forward to talking wrestling. And that was something going back to Joe that we were talking about, having Joe back to talk wrestling. So we may have a wrestling podcast with Joe and myself and some other folks. So stay tuned, y'all. We might make that happen. So let's get into the picks, and then we'll talk about other stuff dropping this week and moving on to other stuff. Y'all ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, first pick out the gate. Again, it's all Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But if you have time to check out these other flicks, I found 2 other films for you to check out. So the first film coming up I have is The Friendship Game. Let's go.
Let's get it.
It's a game. A friendship game. If your friendships don't survive it, neither do you.
Oh, wow.
$10.
I'm digging this.
All we have to do is put our fingertips on it and each share our deepest, innermost desire.
So it's a game, like, how do you win?
We win by staying friends.
Oh, shit.
Oh, for man.
There's going to be blood.
Family. We're already getting sucked into these things that we're supposed to do or be. I just hope that we can break out of that reality.
Yeah, there's going to be blood.
I want this summer to last forever.
What is happening?
She's been on the leaf for years. It's not some lost puppy. Maybe this is all part of it. Maybe you're just the only one dumb enough to believe it.
We can fix this. We're still friends.
Are we? This game, I'm over it.
Listen.
It was a test. If your friendships don't survive, neither do you. We can play again, right?
We never should play that game.
Okay. Friendship game. I see you.
Jeez.
Bit me.
No.
Right?
Yeah, that's how I
Glenn.
felt.
I don't. What y'all think? Glenn, how about you? What do you got?
I'm digging it. I kind of want to go check it out. It looks very, very interesting. It's I don't know if y'all saw Spider-Man No Way Home, but the same little device in there, it looks like is the friendship thing, like the little ball or whatever. If you look at it, it looks like the ball that Doctor Strange had that would send everybody home.
Looks like a 20-sided die to me, but sure.
Yeah,
Well,
it reminded me
guess-
more like those D&D.
That's what it looked like. But
type
look,
stuff.
watch, because you know why? I just watched Spider-Man No Way Home, I was showing it to Morgan, and so that device is in my mind. And then when I see that, I'm like, wait,
that.
it's not the same. it's close. You know what I'm saying? It's like a thing. All you have to do is hit the button, and all your friends go home. But no, it looks interesting. I'm not a horror person. This looks kind of creepy. It's one of those things. Once again, Kuya if you have a horror night, if you know what, you should have a horror night where we run through them.
I will hold you.
You hold, caress me, caress the fro.
Got you.
Caress the fro, bro.
Got you.
There's a lot happening on that side of the screen, and I'm really not sure
It looks-
it's in the middle of it.
It looks fun. It looks interesting. It's a new concept, and I think we need that. I think we need friendship these days. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think it'll be kind of cool checking that out.
It looked like it would perfectly insert into like the rest of the genre type horrors that we have.
For
The
certain.
thing itself reminds me of, because we just enjoyed Hellraiser recently, right, Heather?
It was very Hellraiser-esque.
That's like a great prop type thing that I would like to have now too, right? Or at least me that is into like horror props. Like I want the friendship game box thing. Like that's cool. Make a prop out of that. Heather, what do you think?
It looks interesting. It looks it looks like it plays on a lot of the same cliches that we see in films like Smile and stuff like that. If it's by the same creator of The Witch, that would explain it. The Witch was very, very like checkboxy to me for horror, and so I'm curious. I'm not saying I didn't watch The Witch, and I'll probably watch this. But if it's from the same team, I won't deny. I think he said it was in theaters. I would probably watch this on stream.
Got you. Okay. I feel that. Well, it looks interesting. And again, trying to make picks out of stuff other than Black Panther Wakanda Forever is difficult. But this one, I will say, because I think we did, I don't know if I was on the Risk React. No, the Gaming Checkpoint Squad, shout out to Brian and Eldon. They did a reaction to this. So having produced that segment for the channel, I know I'm looking forward to this. Are y'all ready to get spirited, Heather and Glenn?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right, check this out. Spirited coming to Apple.
I'm your ghost of Christmas present. Like a Christmas Carol?
Oh, okay, Apple Music. Or Apple?
Bitter, cold Christmas Eve. One dark soul is selected for redemption by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. A tradition that continues to this very night.
Like a Christmas Carol?
Yes, if you would just let me get this out. Sit.
So out of all the people on the planet, murderers, people who do gender reveal parties, I'm the guy you're gonna haunt.
Point.
You know what? Forget it.
I told you, the guy is a level 20 pain in the dickens. Come on, I can take this guy.
I'm your ghost of Christmas present.
La 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 la! I'm not watching your dramatic re-encrapment.
Hey, I'm haunting you. You can't just run away from me when I'm haunting you. Hello? I believe he can be a positive force for mankind. And he's got his hands all over everything.
Yeah, I wish.
Maud, are you texting HR?
No. People don't change. We got a runner!
That's just fun to watch. I'm here to change him to being a more positive force for humanity. Clint. Yeah.
Do you Photoshop yourself into these pictures of my executive VP?
I don't think so. Oh, you want that. What I want is for you to shut up and let me do my job.
Is there a ghost of Christmas Grumpy? Because you could do that job.
This is where real change begins.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely. No, he's fine. He's good. Well, none of it's real anyway.
Spirited. Dropping November 11th in theaters and then streaming November 18th.
Interesting.
Yeah. Heather, I'll let you switch it over to you coming back this go round. What do you think?
Now, we all know that Ryan Reynolds is one of the people that we would drop everything for and quickly watch whatever he puts out because he is a sweetheart of all sweethearts. Not saying anything of the comment about what we would and would not like him to put his hands on. But I don't know if y'all saw that just before the original trailer release for this or the final, because they actually started filming this like a year and a half ago. If y'all saw that they did an incredible trailer with Fab Morvan to an announcement release with Fab Morvan where they lip sync with the one half of Milli Vanilli, but he was doing the talking for them. And
oh wow,
I'm sorry. Look. When you have two of the funniest faces in modern television and film doing a movie together, like great things are going to happen, even though it is fucking 4 weeks too early for Christmas.
We're getting in the mood, Heather. We're all getting in the mood now.
Sure.
So you're saying it should have released on Black Friday?
I know that's still a week early.
Okay.
No, but I'm excited for it. I'm probably not going to see it in theaters because it's a wee bit too early, but definitely dropping it when it drops on that Apple TV, we are going to be like, play.
Check it out. Okay.
What about you, Glenn? What do you think of Spirited?
I'm a fan of Christmas movies. I'm a fan of Ryan Reynolds. I'm a fan of Will Ferrell. And so this is like a fruitcake. It's all things mixed up. And I think it's going to be sweet. I think it's going to be delicious. And if not, I will regift it to somebody else. I'll be like, hey, you check this out.
You forgot a little nutty. It's going to be a little
nutty. No, it looks fun. It looks interesting. I always love the Scrooge. This is one of my favorite kind of Christmas stories, Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, and Future. I used to love It's a Wonderful Life, which all of these are pretty much based on. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do. Some of my favorite comedic actors in one of my favorite comedic genre type deals.
Yeah.
So yeah,
got all the elements in there. It's like a good gumbo.
It's
I'm
a
ready to
good,
dig in.
a good gumbo.
Yes, sir. All right, so there we go. Spirited, friendship game. But again, the topic that everybody and their mama are gonna see this weekend. I'm just gonna say Yimbambe. Let's go. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Here we go.
What's that?
I'm not even supposed to be watching this trailer.
No, don't watch it. Turn off. Turn off.
Close your eyes.
Are there too many spoilers in this trailer? Don't even tell me.
It's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you fucking cry.
I just can't wait to talk to you both.
Only the most broken people
That's what I want to do.
can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector. Now is our time to strike. Show them who we are.
There we go. There we go. Woo!
Chills, bro. I got chills from the trailer. I'm very excited. Heather, do you want to jump in first, or because I'm
No, go ahead. You do it.
I'm just gonna get. It like is very emotional just watching the trailer. I'm very excited for it,
brother.
Not only am I excited for the film, obviously with Chadwick, being like a tribute to him and all of that stuff. Like the iconic, scene of like Namor and the battle between Wakanda and all that, seeing that on the big screen and wondering how they're going to play it all out. Judging from just the rumblings that I've heard, they do it justice. So, you know what I mean? That makes me very, very excited to see. Also, it's a continuation of the MCU, which, I felt had been a little bit stagnant with all the different shows. I felt like there was just maybe too many shows like that were just running up against each other. And it's like, come on, when are we getting to the new timeline, the new big that, like, when are we going to get back into all that stuff? And getting to see my girl Ironheart, like all these things are like just welling up, you know what I mean? In this trailer, like that part, she's like, let's go. I'm like, that's how I feel. Let's go. Get here Thursday. I need to see this. I'm upset, and I'm upset with who's Allied who come on, your boy.
I know there was only like 10 people in the screening besides myself.
Shut up.
I'm telling you,
I should have came with you and just saw what happened. I should have.
They were checking like a mug though. They were
I feel you, but
on point.
Listen. Back in the day, I used to love Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy, and I feel like there's a little bit of that in me. I feel like I would have been able to talk my way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would have been able to slide up in there, give him a little thing, or at the very least, I could have just, got a ticket to something else and been like, yo, I'm gonna slide with my boy, or all right. No, you know what?
That work. I didn't think about it. That
you know what?
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's move past that because
you're wrong. I do everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's now that I'm thinking about it, I should have actually part of me was like, but then I didn't want you to be like, yo, come on, Glenn, like back up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that to you, but part of me did want to just like follow in your coattails, like see if what we should have did. We should have did the thing with the trench coat
because they were only checking at the front. They didn't check at the door, so we could have slid it anyway.
Yeah,
buy different tickets and just gone in. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what that.
Now we do everything by the book
later. We'll talk on that on our team later.
Yeah, we do everything by the book here. But I did want to anyway, just to recap, to wrap it all up, to put it all together. I am extremely hyped to see this, and I hope it lives up to the hype. Like so many of the other Marvel movies that I've seen have. Like there've been movies that I was really hyped to see, like an Infinity War, like an Endgame and whatnot. And most of the time, Marvel has lived up, and I hope that this is another one. You know what I'm saying? Black Panther, it lived up to what I wanted the first one, and I hope that this is another one that lives up. And I hope it takes it past, because I felt like upon rewatching the Black Panther, the first one, there were superhero elements that were left out of the Black Panther, the first one, that I wish we could have. We got a great movie, but I thought there was an epicness to the superhero battles that we did not get with the first Black Panther, and I'm hoping they correct it in this one, and we get to see it in this one. So I'm very excited. I'm not even going to judge by Kuya P's face, but I feel like I'm going to be happy.
So Heather, how about you, Heather?
I am very excited for this movie. Very excited. I'm excited to see my baby girl Riri finally make her debut. I am excited to see that the first ever mutant is making his film debut. He will be the third.
Oh my gosh.
Third or fourth.
I got a man crush on him. I'm not gonna lie. That boy.
I have.
He could get it. Tanaka Huerta could get it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm so ready for him to have so much thirst thrown in his face that just do it, please.
It's gonna happen. I'm ready for it to blow up.
Please, for every female or
and male, because like I said, he's making me thirst.
For everyone across all gender spectrums, please be respectful when you thirst at someone. It can get really creepy real quick.
When you thirst at someone, that's hilarious.
But it's one of those where I'm very excited. I can't. The anticipation for this film is only as high as my absolute sheer concern emotionally, because I'm feeling this film's going to break a lot of people in a very warm and heartfelt way. It reminds me of when I went to see Star Trek. And I cried throughout the entire film after Nimoy died because I kept calling back to him, and my husband punched me in the side. I was crying so much. So I just have this weird feeling that that's going to happen. But to sideline that, for anyone who's watching this before the movie, please remember to pay attention to the reviews. If someone is bitching about the race, gender, sexuality, or religion or location or anything that a person or character is from, they are a bigot, not a critic. Do not pay attention to their reviews.
There we go. So again, I'm dying to talk to you both. That is what I am right now, and I will say I'm ready to cry again. This, the one thing I cannot deny, this is gonna fucking break. It broke me, and it again. There's the beginning and end significant moments that I was fucked up, and then there's another point, but there's a lot of points. This is gonna fucking wreck us all, especially if you're an empath like me. It wrecked me, and but I'm ready to get wrecked again, and I'm ready to talk to you both. There's so many great moments in this. It is a salute to Chad to say goodbye. That's been put out there, and as you said, Heather. But I'm gonna leave everything to our discussion because I cannot wait. Amazing film. We're all going to be talking about it soon, so stay tuned. So with that being said, to get us up out of here, look for great content coming your way. We'll have our review, obviously, with myself, Glenn, and Heather talking all things Wakanda Forever. Tonight, as of this recording, it's Monday. I'm going ahead and dropping my interview with Atuma himself, because I'm hashtag Team Atuma. Alex Livinali, Atuma, spoke with him, so that interview will be up.
Voting for the bad guys here. Voting for the bad guy.
So what they do with the Talocan, not Atlanteans, y'all. They did, as we said, they changed things up. Well, that's already known.
Hear that part.
They did an immaculate job, and it's beautiful. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. But yeah, that interview was up with Alex Livinali. Fun time talking with him. Also, over the weekend, I put up an interview with Nicole Leckie, the writer, star, producer, creator of Mood, that's available on BBC America and AMC Plus. Wonderful conversation with her. That was a great time, and it's a great show that talks about a young woman trying to get into be a singer, but then she falls into the traps of OnlyFans, and so that speaks on a lot of different topics, and it's done in a very cool way. Can't recommend it enough. I actually think the Webster Style and Brian are going to do more on it. They actually did a react to the trailer. It's I call her the UK Beyonce when I was talking to her.
Nice.
Multi-talented and just amazing. So Nicole Leckie, shout out to her. That interview's out. The Retaliators, a great new horror thriller, spoke with the Gear brothers about that project and how it has a personal touch because they kind of took what happened to their sister a long time ago. She was raped. It's a revenge rape story type film. It was a therapeutic thing for them to speak on it, and their sister encouraged them to make this film. So there's a lot of deep things involved with that, and then the soundtrack, just everybody involved. When you read the breakdown, and if you check out my interview, how the unbelievable story behind this film, you'll feel it, and then you'll also want to check out the film. It's already a dope looking film, but shout out to the Gear brothers. That interview will be out, and John Legendary, we're the NRW squad. We're heading to Exotica DC in December. Hopefully Glenn Lawrence will be there talking to the stars with me, as well as Heather. But we're kicking off the road to Exotica. I spoke with adult star John Legendary today, who got the name because he passes for John Legend, apparently. Great guy about his business. He went from the aerospace industry into the porn industry, and I'm not knocking that brother. And he's killing the game. Great guy, great conversation. So look for that interview. And I think I have some other interviews out the pipeline as well, but I can't think of them offhand. But there we go. That's coming to the channel. Glenn, anything new? Shows before you get up out of here?
I do not have any. I don't have like a bunch of shows going on right now. I mean, I have a mic that I'm going to go practice at on Wednesday. But there's probably going to be some bigger bookings. I know I'm supposed to be at Comedy Loft. I got to get the direct dates for the approved show. And I want to get back to producing shows. This fatherhood thing, man, is really taking me, and I'm trying to take all things in stride and be really productive and creative. But it's tough. But I think some of this new content that I wanted to have out, I'm about ready to try to make it happen. So
that reminds me, there's some stuff I want to talk to you about as well.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta talk on that.
There's some things I got to do. I know.
No. There's this new YouTuber that I've been watching that I think we could kind of take what he's doing and make it a lot better. We'll talk on that.
Okay.
Heather, anything going on before we sign off? Anything you want to put out to the people beyond checking out Wakanda Forever this week?
Sure. Big shout out to Apple. Thank you so much for letting, I can't really talk about it yet, but Mythic Quest returns for season 3 this Friday. Thank you, Apple, for giving me the opportunity to look at things. I will have my reviews up after the embargo drops on the 11th, but make sure to check out Mythic Quest. If you haven't watched any of the season, any of the series, it is a great office comedy about video games. So definitely check it out. It's on Apple TV, and season 3 drops this Friday.
Thank you, Heather. Totally forgot about that. And also what we just got keyed up on, because you and I found out about this literally today. Zootopia series.
Zootopia.
Is it Zootopia Plus? Is that a plus at the end of it?
I think so. It is
okay.
6 mini episodes similar to the Groot episodes. So
okay. So we got that and it's dropping this week. It wasn't on our regular list, but Heather and I got it. So I think we'll be doing some breakdowns on our thoughts on Zootopia, which was a fun film. And it's cool that they did a series of shorts. So look for that on the channel. I think that's it. Other than it's my birthday this week. So yeah.
Happy birthday.
I was going to surprise you because I figured out it was your birthday and I was like, I'm going to try to do something for
We ain't gotta do nothing. Just y'all's presence right now is all I need. So thank y'all. That was our show this week. Let us know what y'all are checking out in the comments below. Heather, how can the people reach out to you?
You can talk to me about any comic related things at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on Instagram and TikTok.
Glenn Lawrence.
Hey, check me out at levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter, Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG.
There you go. And for me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And of course, here with Heather and Glenn and the whole squad at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. We're out of here, y'all. Bra, bra, bra.